Hi, this is the video for Thursday, September 24th. I'm going to walk you through what we did in class today. And it'll be a relatively short video because mostly we worked on your paragraphs. So we watched a clip from Smoke Signals and did a little bit of outlining, and then I gave the rest of class to workshop those paragraphs. The paragraphs, otherwise called the Native America Writing Assignment, is due on Monday by 9 a.m. I need you to write it in your big Google Doc rather than look for some other place to submit it. Just put it within Wednesday and Thursday's stems because this is what we're working on. You can write your drafting there, you can add to it, you can adjust, I'll come in and help, and then whatever is there on Monday at 9 a.m. is what I'll assess. First, though, let's go through the other pieces of class. Here's the clip for our poem today. So the poem is actually a movie, and the audio that you're going to hear, the voiceover, is a poem written by Dick Lordy. It's recited in this scene by Thomas, the character you're about to meet. It's called How Do We Forgive Our Fathers? And when you hear it, think about the context of this scene where we're in Washington State, and the characters you see are Spokane Indians. And the entire play, or the entire movie, rather, is written by Sherman Alexie, who wrote our short story, What Yupani Will Redeem. So as you listen, as you think about these things being put together, use that as a contrast to the short story you read, and you'll be able to see Sherman Alexie's voice and stamp even in these scenes. All right, so let's watch the film.
Tell me what happened, Thomas. Tell me what's going to happen.
How do we forgive our fathers? Maybe in a dream. Do we forgive our fathers for leaving us too often or forever when we were little? Maybe for scaring us with unexpected rage or making us nervous because there never seemed to be any rage there at all? Do we forgive our fathers for marrying or not marrying our mothers? For divorcing or not divorcing our mothers? And shall we forgive them for their excesses of warmth or coldness? Shall we forgive them for pushing or leaning, for shutting doors, for speaking through walls, or never speaking, or never being silent? Forgive our fathers in our age, or in theirs, or in their deaths, saying it to them, or not saying it. If we forgive our fathers, what is left?
Okay, so I was wrong. The characters depicted in that movie are not the Spokane, they're the Coeur d'Alene, which is right next to the Spokane Indian region. So they're really close to each other, but they're not quite the same, which I didn't know until I just looked it up. So that poem to me is always about that conflict, the inter-family conflict, but we're going to be speaking a little bit about conflict next week, especially the colonists meeting the Indians who were here, and that will serve as the beginnings of our early colonial American history unit. So I wanted to preview that with some of the conflicts that we're seeing in the character's dialogue with him and his father. Now, on to your paragraphs. The paragraphs are, again, due Monday at 9. The single paragraph outline work is here. I'm going to show you where to find it in case it helps you with your work, and then I'll set you free. So on our home page, right here, the single paragraph outline will take you to your PDF that you can use if you're really struggling to figure out what to write about. And then right below it is an outline model I've done using the Navajo origin stories. Here, the paragraph outline sample for the Navajo origin story. So, what I really focused on in class today was a good topic sentence and a good concluding sentence. And what I want to say about topic sentences is that you do not have to use the stem I gave you. That was intended to try to help, but if it's boxing you in and you want to break free, please do. I ask that your topic sentence be conceptual instead of plot-based. So a bad topic sentence would be, the Navajo origin stories are about a historian explaining the origin story. That's just what it is. That's a how, what happened. I want this to be a why answer. And so the topic sentence model I have here is, the Navajo origin stories reveal that art reflects our spirit because the historian captures his tribe's belief system in a series of stories and pieces of theology. And then I spoke a little bit about concluding sentences, so we'll go down to the concluding sentence. If you're struggling to start a concluding sentence, consider starting it with the words "in conclusion." And then revisit, why did you have this paragraph, other than the fact that I assigned it to you? Why does this paragraph exist? In conclusion, the Navajo origin stories reflect the spirit of the people who tell them, showing that the tribe values life and growth. So if you can develop those two pieces, the idea pieces, then the details in the middle should be a reflection of the art that you picked. In this case, I'm thinking about spirit, because that's the concept I chose, and I'm looking for pieces in the video that are about spirit. So I'm talking about the spirals on the fingers, nonviolence, and then the 4 selves that he talks about in the video. But if you pick a different poem or story, then you'll have different details to share. If you are struggling with this, if this is, I'm going to make myself big here, if this has become very difficult for you, or if you're not quite sure what I want, then I encourage you to come to office hours tomorrow from 11:45 to 12:30, and I can walk it through with you one at a time, just you and me. Okay, that's it.